out so I can have a look at the antenna
Yeah,
again.
and generally incoming we stay right, outgoing we stay left. On that side and on this side. Parker Road. Why are you trimming the plane to stay at 8,000? Why is that?
Shouldn't be.
We were going to what altitude? Oh,
going
okay.
to 7.5.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering.
Over trim the plane.
Yeah, and really your immediate indication of what's going on is that guy, right?
Yeah.
That guy you can see from second to
PSI
second.
is all over the place.
Oh, just ignore that completely. This is just a little bit of background memory, and it shows you downdraft. Yes, it does that very well. But this guy shows you what's going on. I prefer this over that.
Okay.
Because this is, you can better see what's going on and how much it's moving.
Yeah.
That tape is just all over the place.
So we're gonna level off at 7.5.
Okay.
Keep the plane for 7.5. On the right of Parker Road, and then we're looking out for Walmart and KOA. Right, 10 miles out. So because I'm doing a flight following, I don't have to tell them as well, 10.5.
Oh, you don't tell tower that ever, because sometimes they'll say report at 2 mile final. And especially if it's busy, they could say that because then it's kind of a reminder for themselves that they don't forget about you.
Yeah.
But he actually cleared us to land, is I think what I heard.
I didn't hear that.
I thought I said that, but we'll clarify with him as we get closer.
Alright.
So if you're not clear, if you got the clearance, you just ask, right?
Yeah.
You say, tower, as you turn final, he hasn't said it again. You say, tower, are we clear to land? 332.
Okay.
And you can ask 100 times.
Yeah.
But if you land and you did not clear it,
you're in trouble.
Runway 28, clear to land.
28, clear to land, 220, Lima.
In fact, there was a plane in front of us. He probably did not clear us before he cleared the plane in front of us.
Yep.
He would have to cancel our clearance. Sometimes he
01
does that.
Lima.
Yes.
Get back to 7.5.
Good. And on your check ride, you can only be 100 feet above and below.
Yeah.
But with very strong downdrafts, you can't, right?
You
It's
have
not
to be
possible.
a bit forgiving about that then.
Yes, and if you tell them, if you're talking all the time, that's why we want you to talk.
Yeah.
If you go, oh, that was a strong downdraft, and then you lose 300, but you're correcting, so you say correcting for downdrafts, correcting for updrafts, correcting for downdrafts. If you say that, then they go, good.
And they understand. Yeah.
But if you do nothing and you say nothing,
then you're in trouble.
then they go, this is not good.
Yeah.
But I think you will be pretty good at this whole shebang. Oh, and yesterday I had 2 passes, so I need you to pass as well. You know why?
Oh, good.
Why I need you to pass?
Centennial Tower, good afternoon.
You know, the most important reason why you need to pass your check ride? Not for you, obviously.
It's for you and your number.
For my statistics, yes.
35 right, clear to land, Big Strive 464.
I'm at 92% pass, so I need you to be aware of my statistics. Don't fail.
Yeah, the pressure is on.
7 mile final, wind 3506, fly runway heading, runway 35 right, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading 35 right, clear for takeoff.
Get back to 7.5.
Cessna 332, number 2, final demands of passing off your nose, 2 miles ahead on final, wind 3506, runway 28, clear to land.
Clear to land, 332, runway 28.
Should be a JS6 on your wing.
464, 1 departure right around.
Copy.
Should be directly straight ahead.
Yeah, and there should also be a jet next to you.
464. Don't see no jet. Get back to 7.5. Okay, so I'm on the right of Parker. KOA antenna. Finally.
There you go. Right, Walmart.
Yep.
Empty field here, and then Lake.
Yeah, I think that's the Walmart I go to.
That could be, huh?
Yeah. Near to Aurora.
But are you renting an Airbnb?
Yeah.
is nicer than a hotel.
Yeah, I got more space. It's a basement of someone's house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But it's decent enough and private.
Right. Yep.
Alright, I should be making a left turn.
No, not until you see the runway.
Not until I see the runway.
Because he said left base, and you're already on the left base. So basically you follow Parker Road
90, turn right heading
until you see the runway.
Contact and departure.
Follow Parker Road
125
until I
over
see
departure,
the
Alpine
runway.
90, good day. And tower, just confirming big stripe 464 clear to land.
Big Strike 464, A firm on runway 35 right.
Copy that.
First big stripe is about to land.
Yep, he's about to land. I don't see the run. I see jet that was landing. That's probably the one that you were referring to.
Yep.
Okay, I see the runway.
Ah, there you go. There's kind of this white buildings are a U-shape around our runway. That's kind of your visual.
Yeah.
The U-shape of white buildings around our runway.
Yeah.
Alright.
So our landing
Okay, as soon as you see the
ground is
poppies,
59.
as soon as you see the poppies, you can start descending.
Big Strike 464, turn right when able, contact ground point 8.
I see two white, so I would like to see
Right
a
and
descent.
with ground, big stripe 464.
And 01 Lima, turn right when able, movement in the right patch on risk areas on control.
So the ground is
Right when
5
able,
feet.
this is 01 Lima.
And 01
About
Lima, how's the right
1,500
for 28?
feet to go down.
Just fly the plane.
Little choppy, 15 miles out, lots of up and drops, up and down drops.
Oh, there's your pirate. Let me take a screenshot.
Alright, I'm on the glide
Oh.
slope.
Well, you fly the plane.
Okay, we're on glide slope.
Yeah, any thoughts on speed?
Is way too fast,
Okay,
so
so-
let's cut down a bit on power,
Yeah,
bleed
and
some
speed is that, right? That is speed. That is speed.
Oh.
That is speed. So be decisive. I need
Yeah.
decisions. Not talking and staying behind the plane, but fixing problems. Okay. Alright, flaps 10.
And
Carbeat, gas, sonicaries, mixture,
Yeah, didn't do that.
seat belts.
alright, so pitching for 80, still high. We're going flaps 20.
And with the winds being all over the place, we'll leave it at flaps 20.
Yeah, definitely.
There's two benefits of flaps 20 versus 30 on high winds. What are they?
You're 20 over 30. I can't think of that at this point. Too much stress. let me, I'll let you know when we get back.
You could just say steer our cockpit, please, right? I
mean,
did
it's
these
better
quizzes. I
it's
did
better
this
maneuverability of the plane, for sure.
better maneuverability, yeah.
Cutting power a little bit.
And your go around is also going to be easier. There's the two reasons,
Go around's gonna be.
right? Because with flaps 30, this plane will not climb, so
Yeah.
you know that.
Still too high.
Okay.
Power down. Pitch for 80. Alright, we're on the glide slope.
You'll get under it. Gonna power back to 17, which we know the power 17 keeps us on it.
Our speed is too low. We gotta get an 80.
Okay.
Slowly cut the power. Stay
Okay.
on the center line. Stay on the center line. Stay on the center line.
Okay, cut the power. Okay.
Stay on the center line. Round up. There.
Alright. That was a bit of a side load, right? Because
Yeah.
you did not. That's straight nose.
Okay.
Right? You had the nose like
Let's
that.
break.
You had the nose like that. You see that? See the nose? That's how you had it. You want it. So as you're taxiing, you get free training onto the straight nose.
SS 332, turn right when able, movement in the ramp patch on risk areas on control.
We'll turn right 332.
You could say right, start it to the ramp.
I can go whenever I want, right?
Yes. As you're taxiing, look at your nose.
Yeah.
And please just keep the nose straight, because that's going to be easier to stay on the center line. Because you don't go off the center line until you see the yellow line help you there.
Okay.
Just turn right. So let's pretend somebody lands behind us. They want to get off, right?
Yep. Give them some space.
Yeah.
Plane.
Clean up, yeah.
Steps up. Aim for takeoff.
Right, and squawk.
Walk.
Yep.
Alright. 21. Right, I see the Tesla.
I like the aggressive inputs on the rudder.
I do. It was on the brake actually. I mean, I tried the rudder was totally not gonna do that. But
Okay.
so I had to brake, and that's why it's like, it's, you're getting very intermittent signal, right?
Yeah. I want to stay clear of all that
off the
debris.
rocks.
Yeah. Alright, so by memory, what are you going to do?
Okay, so by memory,
Why do we turn the avionics off first?
I don't know.
Because when you